please give a big round of applause to Richard.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Elo. Normally, people around me say I have high energy. But when I run into him on the bus, I know, geez, this dude beat me big time in energy. Really so delighted to have him to MC today. And so good to see so many people come to this event. And really excited. So last year, in 2024, PayFi coming from nowhere, but pick up very, very big momentum. Right? All starting in April, all here in Hong Kong, as Nini just mentioned. Nini introduced PayFi, and she and I talked, and we thought, great, it's a great fit, and we decided to team up together, Huma and Solana together, to push for the PayFi to mainstream adoption. Then in September, we co-hosted the first PayFi Summit, and it was a new concept, but then we got more than 2,000 people signed up. That's just the concept. The PayFi concept just get animated very, very quickly. Then in December, I was getting really surprised, honestly delighted by Mesari identified PayFi as one of the things for 2025 to watch. And even to me, I was most surprised in their code, in their report, this picture was highlighted there, the tweet. And I look at this dude, Dr. PayFi, does not have too many Twitter followers, but somehow got picked up. And my co-founder and I have been always joking, I'm a PhD, he's a dropout. I think he's dropout. He has more superior degree than me. But in this time, I called Dr. PayFi and got picked up by Mesari, so it was a win for me. Anybody in the audience, students, if you're doing PhD, go finish it. Have a doctor is meaningful. Then Mesari went on and published the first PayFi report. I think highlight a lot of new trends and code out the ecosystem. And even Huma, thanks to Jiawu, and drive the effort to publish the first ecosystem map. And I just counted, from nowhere, from April until the end of the year, we actually pick up 66 partners in PayFi ecosystem. That happened to be a very good number in Hong Kong. In case those who came from Western, 66 is a very good number in Hong Kong. And we're looking forward to grow this number. And we're looking forward to see a lot more people, a lot of builders build on PayFi. If you guys feel, hey, we are building a PayFi, but we missed in this roadmap, check out our blog post at the bottom. There is one thing for you to report. Hey, I'm a PayFi project, and our team will look at it to expand our ecosystem map. So some of you guys would say, okay, this is great. You guys pick up a good momentum. Is that just purely marketing? Or why does this matter to? Why does PayFi matter to me? Why does PayFi matter to crypto, to the entire ecosystem? PayFi is really just built on top of future value of money. And what the really powerful thing is that it leverages blockchain's number one strength. What it is? Just moving money from point A to point B in seconds. And Nini will correct me, no, sub-seconds. Oh, sorry, I'm still speaking EVM language. Yeah, so really, you use that one, you create tons of real-world impact. And you look at this is not where we're sitting here, just create some kind of innovation out of vacuum. There is real business there, right? From credit card, trade financing, cross-border payments, over $30 trillion business already there. And today, it moved from the old rail and takes days for cross-border payment transaction to settle. And with PayFi, which we're going to see, many of this in seconds, you settled. That's just massively different. You're going to see those industries will get disrupted. A lot of value will be created. But more so, it's not only on those existing businesses we can get better. It can enable a lot of crazy innovations from deep financing. But my most excited one is T+0. Today, when you move money cross-border, the norm is takes 3 days. Go through the SWIFT network. Myself has a lot of experience about speed means a lot. I used to work for Google for a long time. Google has done research. They don't need to optimize for monetization. As long as your internet connection is faster, you're happy, they make more money. And that's why I work on Google Fi, which is enable everybody's cell phone connection to be much faster in US. And for businesses, same thing. If the money moves faster and people have more access to capital, their business becomes so much easier. And we expect, my first assertion here, in 10 years, T+0 will become norm in the entire world. And today, I know in Hong Kong, many people talk about T+0. Look up, okay, how would that be possible? That will become norm, thanks to PayFi. So not only the entrepreneurs like me are excited about this, but also all the incumbent, established big payments companies are already moving as well. From Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, you name it. All the major players are doing it. And my assertion, number 2, would be any payment players, if you don't embrace blockchain or PayFi, you will be obsolete in 5 years. So not only the commercial side are moving, the governments are moving as well, right? From Switzerland to Singapore, Hong Kong, to Middle East, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Of course, one will say, okay, that side of the world seems dark. And that was true last year. The entire US, the locomotive of innovation and economy and finance of the world, was dragging behind. Of course, all this was changed in November, right? US light up. President Trump wants to make US as the crypto capital of the world. And Elon wants to bring all the government payments on-chain. That's holy grail. If a government payment can move on-chain, think about all the commercials. That's just an amazing opportunity. Now that with all the technology preparation and with the commercial interest, now that even with all the regulation ready, I'm here to say, 2025 is a year of PayFi. Are you guys ready? Oh! 2025, year of PayFi. With this conviction, we are ready to take off. So here I'm excited to share Solana Foundation and Huma will jointly together to co-host 5 PayFi Summit and throughout in different parts of the world. As you can see, alongside major crypto or payments conferences. And we're looking forward to partner with a lot more and to educate the market, bring more and more people into the PayFi movement. I know some of you guys will say, hey, Richard, I want to be a co-host for or sponsor for this Hong Kong event. I'm sorry you guys pinned me too late. Only pinned me last month, and we locked down all those things way in advance. So if you want to participate for the next few ones, let us know immediately. Let me know, let any from Solana know, and let us know so that we can break into the plan. So talking enough about the ecosystem. So some of you guys would wonder, okay, Huma, I heard you guys quite a bit. What do you guys do? And we're the First PayFi Network. And it really has, our infrastructure has 2 parts. One is the first, we have the most powerful financing platform so that we can really provide liquidity to all kinds of payment applications. Second one, we have a suite of applications from cross-border payments to credit card, to trade finance, and to deepin finance, you name it. And of course, we don't do that by ourselves. We partner with a lot of partners, right? From the transaction layer, work with Solana, Stellar, and then stablecoin. So far, we work closely with USDC, and we're looking forward to announce additional partnership in the time to come. And definitely close partnership with a lot of people. We're working together to drive forward. And so far, we're not only the first, but also the fastest growing PayFi network. We process over $3 trillion transaction volume with 0 credit default. And most of our our customers are licensed financial institutions based in the payments companies around the world. We not only, fast growing, we also provide the best sustainable yield. You look at it on the screen. Huma's yield is somewhere stable yield, 13 to 18%. And plus, you have Huma points. You look at it, you see now Ando and Camino in single digits. That's where when you use blockchain to drive innovations, you bring true value to a lot of payments companies that we need to pay. You're able to generate that real yield while you create real world impact. That's what the business is about. Now, I have a very good alpha for you guys, because some of you guys would say, hey, Richard, this looks all interesting, but you guys' pool are closed. Why? Because we only open up the pool generally towards the end of the month. When new demand, new customer comes in, we onboard in the new month. And normally we close it in the middle of the month, February 17th. But today, we opened it just for this PayFi Summit participants. So if you want to check it out, Huma.finance, you not only get the stable yield I mentioned, but also you get the points, and in addition, you get the OG LP status. And in our upcoming release, you'll find out Huma OG LP has perpetual privileges. So while that one is there, get in. So then some of you guys say, okay, this is cool, but Huma today is all permission and you require some lockup. And I have good news for you. We have upcoming releases coming out. We are going to have permissionless. So anybody who wants to participate into this PayFi movement, you can participate in Huma protocol. And once you have permissionless, then we have all those DeFi composabilities. And our LP tokens will be live on Jupiter. So that means you don't get that forced lockup. You will get instant liquidity. And people were asking about when Huma token. And indeed, in Castembo, we shared we're going to launch Huma token first on Jupiter LFG on Solana network. With that, let's wrap up my talk with 8 seconds remaining for you to scan the QR code if you haven't followed Huma Finance. Thank you.
Give it up for Richard, everybody.